Hey there guys, welcome back. My hair is a bit of a mess, but I seriously need a haircut. But that's alright. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. I have quite a few questions to answer, so let's go ahead and get things started. This question comes in from Emily Melvin. She asks, favorite rock band of all time? Can you actually believe I'm not that big on rock? You know, it really does depend on the band. I like epic rock, orchestral rock, crazy stuff that makes you want to write a book or make a movie. To be honest, I think I prefer rock remixes of songs than actual rock songs in the first place. If I had to pick my favorite rock band of all time, Manifest. Now, not a lot of people know who that is, I'm sure, but they've got a fantastic sound, and they tend to mix rap and rock. The song that has accomplished that the best for me,
Give me some room to play before I lose control. I gotta get away, gotta break away. I gotta find a way.
ugh, amazing stuff. Back in the day, I used to listen to that non-stop. Nowadays, I'm not so big on rock. As far as mainstream bands are considered, I really only go for sounds like Evanescence. Once again, epic orchestral rock. Thanks for your question, Emily. Hey, did you guys know she's got a YouTube channel? Might want to check that out here. Well, okay, let's go ahead and move on to a Facebook message I received from Cliff Takis. Oh, Brosif, what up, man? I used to do a lot of things with Cliff in Indian Land High School. It's been a while. Cliff asks, where are you planning on taking your certain set of skills that you've acquired? As in, what do you want to be career-wise? An actor. Hold on, wait a minute. That doesn't always mean having a part in a play or a film. I think one thing that excites me the most is doing voice work. I really want to do something professionally with voice work. That can be done at any age, and in this time period, anywhere in the world. Thanks for your question, Cliff. Now, while we're on the subject of Indian Land, I got another Facebook message from a friend of mine, Megan Wendover, and here's what she asks. Since leaving Indian Land, do you have any words left unsaid to anyone in Drama Club, or even Drama Club as a whole? I really don't have anything that's left unsaid. Just things that I wish I could say now, knowing what I do. If that makes any sense. I'm still trying to figure it out in my head right now. Let me put it to you this way, guys. For those of you who didn't know, before I left Indian Land, I got together a lot of the Drama Club, and we band together to make this really heartwarming, touching, inspirational little video, actually it wasn't very little, about our time in Drama Club, how much it meant to us, and more specifically, how much our drama instructor meant to us. Thank you, Miss Hemrick. Halbison. Goodness, can you guys believe she went and got married and changed her name on us? We didn't get used to it. Yeah, that makes me wonder now. I'm sure that a lot of the new students are calling you Mrs. Halbison right now, aren't they? Well, that's interesting. Here's what I want to say, guys. For those of you that I left behind when I moved to Gulf Breeze, Florida, I wish we could have spent more time together. Not just a part of the club or inside class, but outside of it. Over the last year, I've really come to understand and value the meaning of friendship in the ways that a person can open themselves up to someone. Something that I didn't do very well back in those days. One day, I hope to meet all of you again, when we're very different people on the outside, but still the same high school family that we are on the inside. Thank you for saying that question to Megan. Looks like, guys, this is gonna be the last question of these videos. Sent to me on Twitter is from Gabriela Rodriguez. She asks, Stafeezy, what will you do when you reach 1,000 followers? Like 1,000 followers on Twitter, or 1,000 subscribers, or just what is that? 1,000. It's a big number. You know, I'm actually really glad you asked this question because I've had this plan for quite a long time. And now I can finally share it with you guys. Getting 1,000 subscribers, or followers, for whatnot, is actually a really complex equation that I've got in here somewhere, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys because, well, that would ruin the whole plan. The whole point of having it is so that no one knows about it. But this one can be shared. So, it seems that whenever somebody reaches such a high number, they make some kind of strange or crazy promise that either does or does not become fulfilled by the YouTuber or Twitter guru. What do you call people who are really big in Twitter? There are YouTubers and there are Twitterers. Tweeterers. Anyway, that's beside the point. Are you guys familiar with the Race of 1,000 Hoppers in Nepal? It's actually only open to those with 1,000 followers on Twitter or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's a really exclusive competition, and I can assure you that all of the greats have been to it. Now, the competition starts in Nepal, of course, where all of the contestants are required to eat 1,000 grasshoppers live. Now, the next phase of this competition requires the contestant to become like the grasshopper. Now, many of the contestants, they get so involved in this that they end up shedding away extraneous clothing articles and begin hopping in the streets on all fours. Now, the contest never stipulates how you're supposed to arrive at your next destination, but this is the method that many choose to take. Because of that one factor alone, most of the competition isn't featured on YouTube, so good luck finding it. Now, these contestants are willing to hop themselves, cold and chilly as they are, all the way down and across the seas into the UK. They stop for merely a small spot of tea and are given large, oversized parkas for their flight to Alaska. Now, I have written down here that while wearing these parkas, they're asked to bathe themselves with, well, ironically, my brand of soap. And they only have 30 seconds to do this, and keep in mind, they're asked, not told. So if you ever find yourself competing, always keep that in mind. You don't have to do it. Anyway, they eventually arrive in Alaska, in which they have to chip away a block of ice. They have to do that part. And carry it into a specific cave where known vicious polar bears are said to live. And if the contestants haven't bathed, they're usually eaten. Well, that makes sense. So it seems that any contestants who have survived are asked to carry a stack of plates with hot food on them across the frozen tundra, and it must apparently arrive at its destination still hot. Now, it looks like they're crossing at least 30 miles. I'm not sure how that's done. Suppose you could always ingest the food and regurgitate it later. That would still technically... I can't be giving away all my secrets, can I? As long as the judge who is consuming the food enjoys it, mind you, you have to remain clean-shaven through the entire experience, then you should be among candidates for winning. But you're not notified until about a year later. Really, I took the most careful notes possible. I've got everything detailed out here, all the steps to success if one were to compete in a contest of this caliber. Of course, I'd never compete in something so ridiculous. I tend to leave those things up to the imagination. No, instead, if I were to reach 1,000 followers or 1,000 subscribers, I would simply say thank you and continue for 2,000. And so on. Not to say that I'm ungrateful by any means of the word, no, but remember when I told you guys that I had that thinly stretched view of the future, one day at a time? I'm not there yet. One day I will be. And then we'll see what happens. Well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. And I'm sad to say that it's the last day of questions. It's been an amazing 12 days, and I'm glad to have shared every single one of them with all of you guys. Yeah, don't worry though. I mean, this channel isn't over, so stick with it. There's gonna be something else coming up. Don't forget the short film tomorrow, come on. It's my gift to you guys, my Christmas present to this channel. So with that said, you can like this video, you can comment, those are all things you can do. You can also subscribe, please, that'd be wonderful. But you don't have to if you don't want to, but it's an option. This will be my last time closing out for these videos, guys. Who knows, we may do something like this next year again. Or something better. As always, life is a play, and the play is the thing. Have a Merry Christmas, guys.
Ho, 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 Stafeezy. I already stalk you.